Hi, everyone. Hello, hello, welcome. Welcome to our Awakening from the Dream online retreat. We've got a great theme this month, trusting in the present. And yeah, I'm looking forward to a beautiful weekend. We'll have some members of our community speaking, including David tomorrow for our movie gathering. And today we're going to start with Francis Su here in Mexico. And just before Francis comes on, we have Eric and Susan who are going to sing a song for us. So I'll pass it over to you guys.
Thank you, Peter.
Yeah, thank you, Peter. Feeling a little nervous here for some reason. We're going to sing a song called Face My Fear, which is, I feel like, is kind of what I'm doing right now. And to me, the tie-in to the theme is really like when I practice getting really present with the spirit, that's where I get all the help that I need to face my fear, face whatever comes up, to help move through it and move to the light, move to the joy again. So that's, yeah, I feel like it's a very relevant song. So I hope you enjoy it. Everything is falling apart, it seems, and I'm afraid of what may come. I cannot know which way I am meant to take. All I can do is pray. I want you to lead me. I want you to make it clear. I know that you're with me, but sometimes I cannot hear when I'm scared, when I'm weak, when I am trying to run free. Please help me face my fear. I can't see where you are leading me, but I can see your heart burning in love for me. So I'll trust that you know how I will make it back home. I don't have to try to go fast or slow. I want you to lead me. I want you to make it clear. I know that you're with me, but sometimes I cannot hear when I'm scared, when I'm weak, when I am trying to run free. Please help me face my fear. I think I'm afraid you won't love me, but truly I'm afraid that you will. 'Cause then I won't have an excuse for turning away when I hear you call me. When you sing your song to me, to remind me who I am.
see that it was all for me, to bring me to joy, to bring me to peace, to remind me that you are all I need. I want you to lead me, I want you to make it clear. I know that you're with me. Sometimes I cannot hear when I'm scared, when I'm weak, when I am trying to run free, when I think that I need more than you've given me. Please help me face my fear. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Susan. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to Trusting in Present. I feel just so touched by the lyrics of this song that Eric and Susan, they just sang. One sentence of the lyric. It says, I am afraid that you won't love me, but
Truly, I'm afraid.
truly I'm afraid that you will. That reminds me of an excerpt from a book that I was glancing through. It's a book, it's kind of like a dialogue between a nun and Jesus. And she was on the train station, the train platform one day, and waiting for the train. And Jesus said to her, you are staring at the direction where the train is going to come. And similarly, I am focusing on you, waiting for you to turn to me. And that is how much he loves us. And this journey is not so much that we have to struggle to find Jesus, to find the Spirit, to find the guide, and to do all the hard works that we're required to do in order to remember God again. But this journey is just for us to remember that Jesus is right here, having all his attention focusing on us just right now, waiting for us to turn to him, to ask for his guidance. So I just want to give you a big welcome, because we have a lot of people once again from all around the world joining together for a whole weekend for this very, very holy purpose. We're gonna give this whole weekend, give our mind, give the time to listen to his words, not to learn from the words, but to have a direct experience of his love through the listening, and through the receiving. It's like a joint prayer together, because Jesus says in the Course that through prayer, love is received, and through miracles, love is expressed. So this is truly what this journey is about. We are in prayer constantly so that we can receive his love and his words, his instructions. And then we carry out the instructions in expression of that love. And it's just very much like how A Course in Miracles even came in place through the collaboration between Helen Schuckman and Bill Thetford. They connected and joined together to ask for a way that a new way that would bring peace to their mind in their tumultuous daily life, in their tumultuous relationship with each other and with all the people that they work with. They just, in one moment, they joined to say, we want peace now, regardless of anything else. There must be a way to have peace in mind. And then the moment they joined, Jesus came through and gave a whole set of instructions through many, many, many years. And of course, among the years, there was dictation, there was scribing going on, and the Course came about. But at the end, after 7 years of scribing the Course, Helen said, so this is what it's all about, to bring the Course into the world and to share the message. And Jesus said, no, this whole collaboration that you had with me, what it's really about is that I'm saying I love you. That's what it is all about. Through every single dictation and every single coming together in the daily scribing of the work, is really Jesus saying, I love you. This is the time we spend together in prayer. And let me whisper to you my guidance. So this is the answer to our prayer together, that all of us come together in this very divine, holy purpose, once again, every day, and today, and tomorrow, and Sunday. And on top of all of you who come here every month, we also have around, I think, 12 or 13 people who join us for the very first time this month from Europe, from Germany, Ireland, and Canada, United States. So welcome to be with us. Welcome for this collaboration this weekend. And this session, I just want to welcome you and kind of set the tone for this weekend. And then at some point, I'm gonna open up so that you all have a chance to express where you're at, your prayers to the Spirit, and also some burning expressions that you want to share with everyone. So we'll have time for that. And I thank you for the prayers you already sent in. Some of you have sent in prayers, and I was reading them this morning. They're very, very beautiful. And then this, in some hours after this session tonight in the Mexico, US time, we have another session that will be facilitated or hosted by Eric Archbold, Greg Donner, and Emily Alexander. They have been living in the community and they have been collaborating with each other. And tonight they will just share their experience and also share some songs and meditations. So it will be a very beautiful session tonight, a very beautiful experience. And we are still in prayer about a very relevant movie that David is going to show tomorrow. There will be a whole day movie workshop. And we'll also have people who will join just for that movie workshop, as we do every single Saturday. So it just will be a very deep day tomorrow. It's a whole day just using the movie as a way to go deeper into the mind, and also how the spirit, in a very visual way, how the spirit would facilitate healing for us using relationships, using absolutely everything in our lives, how the spirit really work, the symbols. And through movies, it always become very relevant and very, very straightforward. And then at some point after the movie and David's commentary, there will be time for small group expressions, and there will be live Q&A with David later in the day, tomorrow. And then Sunday, David and I will just come back to close the session, close the weekend, and also address some of the questions that rise up throughout the weekend. So it would just be a very, very deep and also very guided weekend. And so I'm just very grateful that together we all play our parts, and we just let everything unfold exactly as it is. Right before the song started, Susan expressed that she was very nervous. Before we actually started the live streaming, myself, Eric, Susan, and Kenneth and Linda were behind the tech equipment and the camera, and we're all here meditating in the room, eyes closed, and Eric said, Susan is very nervous. And we all opened our eyes and something just released through that expression. And then we all looked at Susan, burst into laughter. Everybody laughed. And it's just like everything just started to get expressed, exposed, and released. When we all hold something ourselves as if this is a problem, this is my problem, and I need to face, even to say I need to face the fear. And the truth is, the Spirit has laid out a pathway for us right in front of us. And this pathway leads to where we want, in the bottom of our hearts. This pathway leads to this total remembrance of what we are, and it's a pathway that is very, very easy and very, very relaxing if we choose to trust. And Jesus says in the Course, your way will be different. A holy relationship will be given you as a means to save time. And sometimes I ponder on this sentence, And I think, wow, when you say a holy relationship is given you as a pathway to God, you really mean it. Because I can honestly say that ever since I picked up the course, every single step that was given me together in it was all the mighty companions and the people who would walk together through the steps with me, also given in that. And these mighty companions around me, they, in front of them, a lot of the deeper kind of feelings and emotions would rise up. The desire to push people away would rise up. The temptation, all the traps and tricks that the ego has to maintain the separation and would play out in between people would rise up in me. Comparison, competition, victimhood, fear of going toward, and blames, suspicion, all of those thoughts that serve this purpose to maintain a little gap between me and my brother, they rise up. And in front of the people that Jesus bring to me, I really see that they serve as a purpose of mirroring back all these attempts and all these habits to push, to throw peace away. Because the first obstacle of peace, Jesus described in chapter 19, obstacles to peace. The first obstacle is your desire to get rid of it. You desire to get rid of peace. It may sound very irrelevant to me, but if I really look at the mirrors, I don't look at mirrors of specifics, but I look at in front of the people that Jesus sent to me. Do I ask for peace, or do I ask for focusing on errors and mistakes to justify a little gap? And then in that, I could be very honest and say that, yes, I want to get rid of peace. Because there is a workbook lesson 181, Jesus actually says, for past is gone and future is but imagined. And all these concerns but a present defense against change of focus in perception. All the concerns about past, what other people did to me in the past, what they will do to me in the future, what I did in the past, what I might be done or do in the future, they're all a defense against the present change of focus in perception, present change of focus. And I remember, when I first got on this journey, I spent 3 months in Living Miracles Monastery. I could only stay 3 months there, a first trip, because of my passport and visa. So after 3 months, I went on to Sweden to participate another retreat, devotional retreat there. And in Sweden, one day I was walking, I was in the subway and just looking at the train, the subway, and I was thinking, I have absolutely no idea what my life would become. I don't know where I'm heading. I know I have a few retreats planned out in the next 3-4 months, but that was it. That was it. I left things behind. I have a few retreats in this moment in the next few months. I don't know what happens. And there was a panic arose in my heart. I panicked in that subway. And I didn't know what to do. So I called my friend in the monastery. I called JP in the monastery. And I said to him, I said, can you please tell me how can I develop trust? How can I develop it? And he said, the best way to develop trust is start trusting. And when I heard that, I felt like my mind jolted a bit because I was expecting some kind of formula and steps. I expected he tells me, well, you need to do this. This is what you can do. There's 3 steps I can teach you. But it was a present goal. Start trusting now. And I'm like, what? And I felt like, okay, the temptation was wanting to argue, yeah, how, I don't know how, I can't, I have all this fear. But I didn't do that because I felt something. It was a very direct answer. The answer is do it now. That's the way. So it is a present change of focus. It is not a future goal. It's not a formula. Jesus even said that we're not aiming at long-term goals. It is right now. A present shift of focus in perception. And what we're trusting, what are we trusting? I would say that we're trusting that there is a purpose that the Spirit has given to the world to guide us home.